Hey everybody. Hope you've had a nice 4th of July week. I had a family reunion that was pretty awesome. I might show some uh, footage of something here as I'm doing more of a monologue type of thing because I'd hate for you guys to not be distracted while we're looking at the videos. Anyway, I had some general thoughts about sources that I wanted to share, and I have some uh, highlights about that. So this first one is Lorraine's. I believe this is her second one, and I didn't tell her this. So Lorraine, there was one thing that I missed, which was the double spacing. Besides that, though, this was like APA right on the money. Except for maybe this line. And I was going to say, and this ampersand, but that's forbidden in MLA. You can't have ampersands in MLA, but in APA you can. And let's see, okay, I guess maybe some capitalization. So maybe not completely flawless, Lorraine, sorry. But really solid. This is, you go to APA references page and you follow it, and then people who look at it, like teachers who know these reference styles, like it's really impressive when everything is right on. But on the other hand, Trayton, when I saw his, there were a few things I really liked about it. Number one, I like how the topic was right up front, his name and kind of a heading, which isn't necessarily, that's not going to be how it is in the essay. And there are a number of things too, like with the numbers, the lack of hanging indent, but I was like, oh cool, he combined both of these, and then I scrolled down and he had a whole bunch of them, and I won't brag too much on him, but it was, I praised him for going above and beyond, because I feel like as a student it's really tempting to be like, 5 to 6 pages, that means 5 pages, or 6 to 7 sources, that means 6 sources, when in actuality having like the upper limit as what you're going for is good. So I would recommend that. And I'm going to cut to other future pointing stuff now. So next week, I guess the end of this week, there will be a draft due. Actually, let me pull this up to be sure. There will be a draft that you submit that will be near the full length. And with that, I really just, it's a lot of pressure to get it to the full length. I just want you to feel like whatever you have, do as best you can. The more work you do on the draft, the less work you'll have to do later. But if you're in a tough spot and you're like, I just don't even know how I'm going to finish this, just crank it out. Don't even be, you're super critical. Everything must be perfect. If you tend towards perfectionism, especially, just get that length out there. And if it's trash, you will get points, because this is more about the length than it is about the quality. So that's what I'm going to say. End of week, this week, rough draft, just get that length out there. Also, there's a student evaluation of instructor, which I don't care like what evaluation you give. I just want as many people as possible to give an evaluation, because I want to know what all of you have to say. So if you're like, I don't really want to, I don't know that I'm going to be able to say anything positive, don't let that stop you. Just give whatever you can. Let's see. Next week, there's going to be a peer review. And I'll probably say this at the end of this week too, but here's a preview. I really, really strongly advise you to really put some effort into how you peer review this academic paper, because as I understand it, the grade that you give it will be either able to be accepted by the student straight up, or they will be able to revise and resubmit to me, and I will give a more final draft grade before the actual final draft. I'm gonna have to be really up on that. So that'll have to be a quick turnaround now that I think of it. All right, in closing, a quick spiritual thought. So today I was working here with all these purple flowers and came across, so these are lupin, which are purple, except for this one, who is white. And I wanted to have a scripture about how Jesus said, "Fear not," and I was trying to look it up, but I came across this one and I like this one, so I'm going to go ahead and share this one instead. "For God hath not given us the spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind." So if you feel like you're different and not fitting in, don't worry about it. That white lupin is perfectly fine. It's doing its own thing. So yeah. All right. Talk to you guys later.